And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy here.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? He met the other guy behind you, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Luther Richter, Arnold, okay?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's, and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes.
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How
I
do you do it?
mean,
Teach
the
me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you gotta get the smile. Smile going on some shoes, but
Wait, hold up.
You got.
I gotta
when
try
it's
this
time,
with
when,
you.
when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny
All
and start laughing.
Do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a wonderful and fantastic, whimsical Wednesday. Yeah, trying to find as many W's as I can to cover Wednesday. Hopefully, you're having a good, wonderful, wacky, in a positive way, wacky Wednesday. Today's show is going to be a very, very short one, but I just wanted to come on. Sorry for the delay. I was dealing with some stuff, trying to take care of a few things for the upcoming shows that are coming up here very, very soon. Some content and all that, and I've been busy trying to get those things going. And if you don't know about those things, if you guys need to go and follow me. You guys need to go follow me on Instagram so you can see my stories and all that, because there's a lot of behind the scenes and stuff like that, so that you can understand why sometimes I'm not exactly on time as far as the 7 p.m. shows. I'm trying to I'm busy creating as much content as I can for this show, thicken up things and make things dope for you guys so that you guys can enjoy it in all of its full glory. We're finally starting to rev the engines and start moving down towards more content, pre-recorded content that's going to be added into the show and all that, like you saw with the Karen's video and everything, that Karen's parody. I'm working on some more stuff, like some more skits and more parodies and stuff like that to add into the show, because one, I enjoy them. Two, I think you guys enjoy them too. And so I've been busy in the studio recording and ish. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it when that particular video comes out. It looks like it's going to be, I was hoping for dear life that I was going to be able to premiere a video on Friday, but because of recording and studio time and all that, unfortunately, I am not ready to put out said video as of yet. I still got to finish recording some music, recording some things, but I'm hoping, I am hopeful, fingers crossed, that Monday morning show you will have some new fun content for your ass to consume and num, and maybe share with your friends and throw on Reddit and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Other than just talking about the news and all the things that are going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feels me? Anyway, good evening, Michael D. What's up? Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hey, man, Jacob, what's up, man? How's Germany, man? It's been so long. I haven't seen your freaking name in so long on this show. It's so good to see you, my brother. Thank you so much for coming in and being and saying hi on the show, man. That really means a lot. Let me know how Germany is treating you. I'm hoping everybody's good over there, especially with everything that's going on in regards to Beirut and things that are going on in Lebanon. I hope everybody's good and safe over there. What's up, Enemy Nation? What's good? Good evening. Big Cody G. What up, man? What's up, man? Thank you so much. I made a TikTok for your Karen song. Oh, shoot. I'm now going to have to go and check it out when I get a second. For sure. And then I will share it on my TikTok. I mean, I do have TikTok, y'all. I'm just going to keep it straight funky. I do have TikTok. I just don't use it. I just don't really see a reason why to use it. But you know, I guess now I'm gonna be using it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what happens with it. But if you are on TikTok, follow me there as well. The Pascal Show, all one word as well. And of course, follow me on Instagram so you get to see the stories and the craziness that goes on and the things that go on behind the scenes before I turn on this camera and say, good morning, everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that goes on. There's a lot of stuff that I do just to get this show moving, get these wheels turning. You know what I mean? So now I got to see it because apparently now Allison Meyer just saw it. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, see, Spec or Jacob, you know exactly what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. TikTok is sketchy, but then at the same time, it's like everyone's still using it. Everyone's still on that ish. So I've been thinking about just being able to use it in certain ways so that, you know, maybe I can draw an audience that way through TikTok as well. I don't know. TikTok might be here or it may be gone. Come September 15th, this mug could be here or it could be gone. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. You know what I mean? But Big Cody, I promise you, I'm going to check it out. Real talk, I'm going to check it out when I'm done with this feed. I promise you, with the show, I will watch it as soon as I will do a reaction, like a duet reaction of your reaction. I'm assuming that's what you did. So I will do that. I promise you that. All right? Because I appreciate the support, Big Cody. Real talk. By the way, Big Cody, because you're new into the chat, you're new into the show, comment down below. Let me know where you're from. I'd love to know that too, man. You know what I'm saying? You're part of the posse now. You feels me? So comment down below and let me know. You know? And you know, of course, I really appreciate the support. Like this, like that. What's up, man? What's good? Good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, today's show is going to be a little short because it's been a little bit of a crazy day, and I haven't had 2 seconds to even stop moving. And so I want to be able to rap with you guys, talk with you guys, and all that, and then of course be able to sign off here in about a half hour or so. But I'll say this. Enemy Nation, thank you so much for that email. It was very thorough. It was very, it was eye-opening. I didn't know he did as that many things. You know, as far as Trump goes, as far as that conversation, because I don't know if I really want to dive into that whole today, but we could definitely talk, you know, more about it in the morning, just because of time sake today. Because I know we could dive into that rabbit hole and go all the way in, like dive on in, all the way in. And I don't know if I want to dive all the way into it right now. But New Orleans, Big Cody, bruh, that's dope. I love it. How is New Orleans doing, man? Because, I mean, the COVID stuff was crazy down there. So has it calmed down now, or is it still kind of nuts, man? You know what I'm saying? Tanner Vane, what's up, man? What's up, soldier? What's up, my dude? You know, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Thank you, guys. I'm glad everybody's starting to pile in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're going to have a little bit of light news. Like light, but not really at the same time. Like, there's a lot of conversation right now in regards to, this is some interesting stuff, and we'll jump into it here, but I'm just going to say it real quick. The title, you know, like the Wachowskis, they used to be the Wachowski brothers. Now they are not, they are transgender. Well, Lily Wachowski confirms that the Matrix series is a transgender allegory. So we're going to jump into that here in a second, because that's something I find extremely fascinating. Did not expect that to come out at all. But now, yes, they're just siblings. It's very, very interesting. Wait, what is this? Is it true that Trump wants to forbid? Yes, in the U.S., or is it just fake news? No, it is true. Trump does want to stop. He wants to ban TikTok, and I think it's solely because of it is owned by China. There are speculations and there are rumors out there. There are theories out there that China is actually using that app to spy on American citizens and just see what they're doing, seeing what they're looking at, all that stuff. And because of that, and the thing is that's not something that's not only Trump saying this. There are viral videos out there of guys, having full on hearings talking about this thing, about the fact that TikTok is an app that people are spying on us, that China is spying on us through this app. Real factual facts. It is real, Jacob, just so you know. So it's not fake news. It's real news for sure, and it's very interesting. Is he really doing it for security then? It's not for a bad reason. If it's to spite China or get MS a cheap acquisition, it's shady as F. Yes, I agree with that, Stephen. I do. Now, here's the thing. Microsoft is sweeping in, and they're trying to get a deal. They're trying to work out a deal. But they, of course, talked to Trump before everything. They consulted Trump before they decided to jump on in and try to jump in and buy this app. Now, the thing is I'll say this. I am in a way happy that Microsoft is going to be buying that app, solely because there's a lot of creators that are making content on there, that are making money off that app. I mean, people are making money off that ish, man. Real talk. They're making money. So I would hate for them all to lose their followers, that platform that they built, solely because Trump wants to ban it. That's just my personal opinion. Now, I also think this too, and I've said this in several videos about TikTok. Man, they could literally go and say, hey guys, since this is going to be shutting down soon, follow me on Instagram. Done. And they could still make the same videos as they were making before, but just on Instagram. Also, Instagram, apparently later on this week, if I'm correct, is opening and starting their own TikTok, and it's called Reels. So there's going to be a whole other freaking world, whole other platform on Instagram for people to go over to. So I have a feeling that a lot of people that are already on Instagram, that are doing well on Instagram, might just end up going, or the people who are on TikTok that are doing well on TikTok and also have a good following on Instagram might just say, hey, it's just a lot easier to do everything on one app. Why keep jumping back and forth and doing all this ish? So there's a good possibility, I think, that they're just going to move. People are just going to move everything over to Instagram. Instagram is being smart with it, man. They're being smart with it. Facebook, is being smart with it, and they're sweeping in. They're kind of creeping in at the right time, because come September 15th, if a no deal is made, TikTok is dead. TikTok is done, y'all. It'll be a wrap for America. So I have a feeling a lot of creators are going to be sitting there trying to figure out ways to grab their people over to their IG or to their YouTube, but YouTube is a very different platform and a very different monster, in my personal opinion. It's not really a short format type of platform. It's a longer form platform, like stuff like this, or 5-minute long skits, stuff like that. You get to sit down and get entertained in a way, but I digress. Big Cody, it calmed down a little bit more than what it was. Still kind of up in the numbers though. Yeah, we're kind of having the same issues here in St. Louis too, brother. It's pretty bad. You know what I mean? the numbers are still going up. I haven't heard really anything about them saying, oh, it's double the amount as it was before. It hasn't really changed. I think the numbers are still kind of stagnant now, but there was a good moment there where in St. Louis, the numbers were, just Missouri in general, the numbers were really, really high. So I'm hopeful that people are doing what they need to do, which is social distance. I mean, wear a mask, not wear a mask, but at least do the social distancing thing and wash your damn hands. You know what I'm saying? Wash your damn hands, yo. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Okay? Jacob, it doesn't, in regards to the TikTok thing, it doesn't make any sense. You know, I don't get it. It's a platform, for crying out loud. What is China going to get from us in a way, like from the average Joe? What, that we like eating Five Guys and checking out Pornhub every once in a while? Like, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? What are they going to get? What are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. There are security researchers that have looked at the app and site and found very questionable stuff. Now the site itself, Stephen, thank you for the comment. The site itself is very weird. You scroll through that ish and you find some weird stuff. I don't know how much people are really, whoever's running the app, I don't know how much are they really playing security in regards to the app, like, you know, policing everything and all that. I just don't know. Personally, I just don't know. It just seems like, like the whole take a knee challenge that was going viral on TikTok, that shouldn't have never been okay. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like TikTok is such a wild, wild west. You know, it's a no man's land that people are getting away with a lot of crazy ish over there. And you're going, wow, I don't know. Like, you're seeing these videos of most likely underage girls, scantily clad, acting a fool in front of a camera. There's a lot of things that are very questionable that shouldn't even be on the platform to begin with. If that stuff, and I'm not sitting here saying that I'm like pro Instagram or anything, but if it was on Instagram, that stuff would have been taken down so damn fast. But there are some times when you're just scrolling, just going up, and all of a sudden you just see something, you're like, I don't want to see that ish. But there's a lot of that. And that's unfortunate. And that's what they need to really reel in and get control over, for real, you know? Michael D, TikTok is the trap house of the internet. Abso-freaking-lutely. Facts, baby. And that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Nasty. You know? It's annoying. If you're on a vacation in another country, you can have or have to, I don't know, test you for the Rona. Oh. See, now the thing is America has a travel ban in Europe. So right now I could, but except inside of America, I could literally jump in my car right now and drive to another state and I won't get stopped or asked to get tested. Nah, that hasn't happened yet, though. You know. Enemy Nation, geopolitical information, TikTok connecting to infrastructural networks. TikTok could map out the entire U.S. 5G network and control it. Think about the dark night with the phone in China. Ooh, wow. Oh, yeah. Wow. See, that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Then everybody needs to delete. Everyone needs to delete TikTok with the quickness, yo. That's all I'm saying. You know, Tanner Vane, banking and Social Security fraud. Yeah, I mean, false ballots. I can see that. I can see those things. That's just so wild, though. That's so wild. I didn't go that deep, I guess. I didn't think that deep. That's why I have you guys talking. That's why I have you guys commenting down below. I need my brainiacs in the room. You know what I'm saying? Accessing other apps. Yeah, I mean, you got a point there. You know, that's to me at first I was like, well, what are they going to find out? You know what I mean? Okay. Maybe this guy eats Chick-fil-A too often and looks at the, you know, I don't know, games too much or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gaming too much on his phone or something. But I can see what you're saying. A denial of service by trying to hack into thousands of banks at once. Wow. You know, that's some Tanner Vane. Thank you. And Enemy Nation. Let's not forget Enemy Nation here. Thank you so much for that information. That's crazy. That's crazy. And Michael D., you're right. Travel ban to leave the country unless you play hockey. Facts. Isn't that crazy? But they did fly out and they were quarantined. They're in a bubble. They cannot leave the area in which they do the games at right now and all that. So that makes sense. It's like you are not allowed to go anywhere near us. You know, you're not allowed to go anywhere outside of this vicinity or this facility. Sorry. You know, apparently Tyler Perry, for example, is doing the exact same thing so that he can start shooting his show. You know, his show, The Oval, Sisters, and the slew of other shows and movies that he has planned and up his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Let's see. Oh. If done right, could possibly emit a coordinated nationwide EMP. Damn, bro. Short question. Which camera are you using? Oh, you want to know something funny? Here's the truth. Here's the thing. I use my phone. There you go. Mazel tov, baby. This is not anything great. It's just an iPhone. It's just an iPhone. Nothing crazy. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel, you know. That's it. So there you go. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Enemy Nation. It is very easy. It's right there. You have it in your pocket all day long. Why not use it? You know what I'm saying? Why not? So that's what I do. You know, so I'm lucky that I'm able to do it like that. And the thing is like, why? I mean, I am looking into buying an actual camera because I used to have a really, really nice point and shoot camera. You want to see it? It's funny. It's right here. But the mug broke. The thing broke. See? So there used to be a screen on the back. And notice the painter's tape? I tried to tape the back of it, and this is the back. This is the, the touch screen back. This thing just ripped off one day when I was filming. And, so yeah, I'm upset. Or I was upset. I've moved on, obviously, because I was like, oh, my phone shoots better quality stuff than this thing. So I was like, all right, bet, moving on. So now I need a new phone, not a new phone, but a new camera. Because, I like to, obviously if I'm going and shooting things, like going and interviewing somebody, and obviously I shoot on bigger cameras when I'm like shooting interviews and stuff like that. And the skits too, much bigger and better cameras too. But I usually, I've been trying to look into finding a cheap, affordable camera where I can use it to like vlog or do some extra, some skits where I can just shoot myself, that kind of thing. But baby steps, those things aren't cheap. Those cameras ain't cheap. So, and then of course finding the right one and all that, so it is a very interesting thing. There are viruses that let you generate Bitcoins on other people's computers. There was one scam that made hundreds of millions on it. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, Tanner Vane. So that makes sense. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like, boom. Drop the mic, walk off the damn stage. I have been told otherwise. You feel me? Otherwise. Okay. Shoot. I thought I was being slick and stuff, and y'all just going, nope. The actual fact is, and you got me. You got me, guys. And thank you for that information because I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never thought about that. I'm just kind of like, what's the big deal? It's just freaking TikTok. But at the same time, it's a smart way to try to get us. Real talk. That's a smart way to get us, man. That's a spicy meatball. So I was gonna do this, but I'm trying to find. Oh, wait. Normal computers are so bad at mining Bitcoins, though, that have to take over millions and make any real money. To make any real money, sorry. That's what's up. Damn, that's crazy. People are just hella smart to be able to do those kind of things. For me, like, I'm chill. I'm chill on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hella chill. I'm hella chill on that, man. Shoot, let me try to send this to myself real quick so that we can. Because it's about the Matrix. And I'm sure this is probably blowing a lot of people's minds, to be really, really honest. The whole idea that the Matrix is a transgender allegory, which is blowing my mind, personally. So Lily Wachowski, one of the siblings from the sibling duo, the Wachowski siblings, in a YouTube video, one of the two directors of the Matrix trilogy said the film was about a desire for transformation, but it was all coming from a closeted point of view. Now, actually, before I jump into this, I feel like I've heard this before. I feel like I've heard this theory before. So basically saying like we are all like, not we are, but like Neo's journey is supposed to be something deeper, that it's like a self-discovery of who he really is on the inside, right? That he's trapped and being able to get out and break free from this machine, this routined thing, and go against the grain. I can see this. I can definitely see this. But let me see what this is all about, because this is wild, man. So the co-director of the popular Matrix trilogy, Lily Wachowski, confirmed that the sci-fi series is a transgender allegory. Responding to a question posed about this Matrix fan theory, so it is a fan theory, Wachowski said she was glad that it was that it has gotten out that was the original intention. The world wasn't quite ready yet, Wachowski said during a Netflix video interview that was posted Tuesday. The corporate world wasn't ready for it. Lily Wachowski and her sister, Lana Wachowski, both trans women, together created the Matrix franchise and directed the first three films released between 1999 and 2003. Lana is directing the fourth Matrix film herself and is currently slated for a 2020 release. The theory that the films are a trans allegory has flourished since Lana and Lily both came out as trans after the films were released. Lily herself alluded to that possibility in the acceptance speech for a 2016 GLAAD Award for her Netflix series Sense8. In the YouTube video posted Tuesday, Wachowski said she loves how meaningful the films are to transgender people. And she quotes, and I quote, she said, the way they come up to me and say, these movies saved my life, Wachowski said, I'm grateful that I can be throwing them a rope to find them along their journey, to help them along their journey. She said the Matrix series was about a desire for transformation, but it was all coming from a closeted point of view. She described Switch, a character who would be a man in the real world and then a woman in the Matrix, as a representative of where her and her sister's headspaces were when they were making the films. I don't know how present my transness was in the background of my brain as we were writing it, Wachowski said, but it all came from the same sort of fire that I'm talking about. So, crazy that this is an allegory for their journey from transitioning from a man to a woman. And I think it's very fascinating. This is really fascinating. I mean, you know, and it makes sense. It does make sense. I get it. It makes total sense. If you watch the movie and see it, if you just watch the first movie, actually just watch the first movie, but if you watch the first movie, you can see there's a lot of deeper meanings going on in that movie. For sure. And the funny thing is I remember Lily Wachowski's acceptance speech at the GLAAD Awards. I remember seeing that, and then I remember somebody making a huge theory. There was a huge theory, like a video essay theory about the Matrix trilogy. So I find this very, very interesting that finally Lily, at least one of the Wachowski siblings, finally said, "Hey, whoever had the theory is right." And I think that's really cool. You know what I mean? That's really cool. Something else. But then you also can see how you can see like how other people can take that movie and really let that soak in for their own selves. Like, it's not only just specifically for someone who is maybe trying to figure out if they're trans or not. It's also somebody who's just trying to come, to have more realization of themselves, just being true to yourself, and breaking out of the norm and just being what you truly feel is your true, authentic self. And a lot of times that goes against the grain. That goes against what everybody wants. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. You know what I mean? But it is very true. Michael D, you're right. You only saw the first one, but that one obviously was obviously the Bible. I mean, in certain ways, yes. If you really think about it, yes. And then, of course, if you watch the rest of them, he is kind of a martyr. He is kind of a Jesus figure throughout the movie. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's interesting. It's just really interesting. It's just a really interesting movie. But of course, there is also the whole thing like he's the one who's supposed to change the world. The whole Luke Skywalker approach. The one man that's supposed to bring balance to the Force. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You are the chosen one. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So there's a lot of that, and there's a lot of biblical. I'm just seeing Enemy Nation's thing exactly. There's a lot of biblical overtones in the Matrix, as there is some overtones. If you can even drag and click that onto Star Wars or any other movie about one man here to change the world. It's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Same story in a way. Same structure. Slightly different stories. You see what I'm saying? So that's cool. That's very, very cool. Mr. Super, what's up, man? Mr. T12, what's good? How you doing, fam? Did you hear the story of Sophia Stewart, black woman, suing the directors because she claims she wrote the original called The Third Eye? Woo. Bruh. I don't know. I never heard about that. Wait, I did. Like she wrote the story. She wrote the premise. I think she won. Like a whole bunch of money because she did have something that was very, very close to the Matrix story. Allegedly. You know? Yes, Michael D. The bald dude was Judas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. So good call on that one, Michael D. The Matrix, to 99.9% of the people that watched it understood The Matrix to be a film about being in a computer simulation. You know, yes, I feel like that's what, at the bare bones, like the way people look at that movie. Yes. At bare bones. Okay, it's like, oh, we're all living in a simulation. We all need to wake up. See what I'm saying? Just like that Rage Against the Machine song in the show, in the movie. Wake up, whatever the song is. You know what I mean? So I get it, you know, but I feel like it's also saying like, yo, we need to. I think people, yes, at the very, very just the base, very small base of it all, they're just going, you know what, we all need to wake the F up. You know, because we're in a simulation. But I think that there's the movie, obviously, for people who have watched it more than just once, you know, are taking it in a different thing. You know what I mean? But that's very, very true. Michelle Smell, you're absolutely right. The heroic journey is the backbone of most Western literature stories. Absolutely. Absolutely. Figgity facts, Michelle. You know, but I find it really cool. Like, I think it's cool that they were trying to tell a story within a story, you know, trying to put something in there that would make people wake the hell up, you know, and say it's okay to be different. It's okay to get out. Yes, you're going to have people who are going to try to, the traditionalists. You're going to have the people who are, you know, a little bit more, and I'm not trying to use this word in a political sense, but I'm using it as just the word, a little bit more conservative, that are not going to want you to go against the grain, you know, like the agent, you know what I mean? Agent Smith, I think it is. Isn't it Agent Smith or something like that? You know, where there's always going to be people going against you, kind of thing. So it's a cool breakdown. You know, it's a cool way to just kind of let people go, hey, and know that, hey, you know, you don't have to be stuck in this pod and do your 9 to 5 and be a freaking robot just doing what you need to do. So I think it's cool. I think that's dope, man. You know, like just being out there a little bit more, expanding the mind. Now the thing is, though, I feel like they put all their time and effort and their brain energy and all that talent into the Matrix, that now they don't have many good movies that they've done. I mean, Jupiter Ascending, what the is that? What the hell was that? Just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mila Kunis, right on. You know, Channing Tatum, you know, he cool, but bruh, terrible. And you're right. All directors try to tell a story within a story. A lot of them do. They do try. Ninja Assassin. Yeah, I mean, Ninja Assassin was cool with the action sequences, but the movie was whack. You see what I'm saying? And then it was just like, all right, you guys did something that just woke up cinema, CGI, and special effects. You turned that stuff over on its head. And I feel like all that energy and all that effort seeped right into those movies, and then it was gone. Or I feel like it seeped right into the first movie, and then they were like, oh crap, we got to do 2 and 3 because we made a buttload of money. How are we going to do this? How are we going to catch lightning in a bottle 2 more times? And they failed miserably. The other two still made a crap ton of money, but they weren't good. They were not good at all, in my personal opinion. Bad movies. They started doing too much CGI in 2 and 3 as well. Exactly. Like, and Tano Vane, I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more. Like, there was a moment where it's like, Neo is fighting all these Agent Smiths. And it went from him being real life, you know, fighting and all that, to just one big CGI looking like Neo Ken doll flipping around with a pole, like flying in the air. I was like, what the hell is this? You know? And then the ending for Matrix 3 was so disappointing. I was so upset, man. I was like, are you serious? We're really gonna watch. This is how this movie's gonna end. We've dedicated, I don't know how many years to this series, and this is how it's gonna end. Ugh, terrible. I was just, man. I mean, I'm excited that they're doing a fourth one, but I am skeptical. I'm just gonna be straight funky. Why do a fourth one? Didn't he sacrifice himself? Ain't it over? Ain't it done, bruh? Ain't it done? Ain't it done? Isn't it done? I could have sworn it was done. You know what I'm saying? Him dead. Him dead. Oh, sorry. Spoiler. Him dead. So how is he alive again? With long hair looking like John Wick. Oh, wait a second. It is John Wick. Come on, y'all. Come on. And then John Wick's movies have been pretty good. Third one, I was a little upset. Third one was meh. But I digress. And yes, like this, like that, CGI has definitely ruined some movies for show. Like, Black Panther was really dope until the end. And we talked about that last night, I think. It was all because of the CGI. That fight was terrible. There's just a lot of CGI where you're like, man, why couldn't you just do this real life? You didn't have to have this weird 3D model thing fighting with on the train and all that. Just put them in the jungle, give them both spears, and let them go after each other and call it a damn day. You know, that's just me. The resurrection story, Matrix Easter episode. Good point. I'm over the Matrix. I'm looking forward to the Avatar sequels. You know, like, I'm wondering why they need to do 2 more Avatar movies. Don't get me wrong. James Cameron is probably one of the only directors that has ever made a sequel that was better than the original. So, if that is the case, if he's going to bring it in Avatar 2, trust me, I will be doing cartwheels, excited as all get out about that. But if he stretches himself too much, it might come out like trash. And I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about it. But that's me. That's just me. The Matrix was Dragon Ball Z and Dark City ripoff. Wow, Dark City. That was a good movie. Dragon Ball Z was trash. At least the one that I remember seeing. That was trash. But the movie. But it's always more impressive when they let people actually fight. Yeah, man. Like one thing that I have mad respect for is Captain America. Some of those special effects, oh my God. Winter Soldier, I mean, not special effects. Some of those fight sequences and the action sequences, bruh, that's some amazing stuff. And it felt like there was no CGI in that movie, but there was. But I'm just saying, like, the action sequences were so spot on, so incredible. They need to do that for, like, everything, you know? And then that's the other thing. John Wick, you know, I got mad respect for John Wick. It's solely a series just to watch people beat the crap out of each other. You know what I mean? Hand to hand, combat, some gun fu, you know what I mean? See Keanu kick ass because he doesn't really need to talk much. No offense. He doesn't need to talk much. They had a treadmill behind one truck driving so that someone could run 40 miles an hour up to the car. Yeah. Like, that's some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And you're wondering, how do they do that? But then they do that. You know what I'm saying? Mad Max Fury Road, I thought was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. It was Tom, what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Tom, what's his name? He was Bane. What's his name? Tom something. You know, he played what's his face? He played basically Mel Gibson's part. Tom something. That's going to drive me nuts. Bane. Oh, Tom Hardy. Thank you, Tano Vane. Tom Hardy, you know, the only thing that drove me nuts about the movie, I thought Charlize Theron, however you pronounce it, I thought she was incredible. I thought she was great in that movie, but I wasn't a big fan of Hardy. My thing is he sounds the exact same in every single freaking movie that he does. You know, the fire rises, you know, like stuff like that, and it drives me nuts. Every time it's just some weird voice that he does, and it drives me crazy. The only movie that I saw that I've seen him in where he didn't have some crazy, well, there's two movies. Inception, he didn't have this weird, like, weird penguin voice. And then the other movie was Warrior. Bruh, if you haven't seen Warrior, y'all need to see Warrior. That's a damn good movie. I loved it. Yes, that's why they had Charlize Theron do most of the speaking and in an English accent. Yeah, or no, I think it was an American accent. It was an American accent, but she still destroyed it. She killed it because she's Charlize Theron or Theron. I like saying Theron. It makes her sound even more exotic. So, man. But anyway, but yeah, she's great. She's fantastic. I'd pretty much watch anything she's in. I think she's really, really talented. You know? Very, very talented woman. But yeah, man. Well, that about sums it up for tonight, guys. I got to wrap it up, unfortunately. I appreciate you guys, but I promise you tomorrow will be a little bit longer of an evening show. I will guarantee that for sure. You know, today has just been a very, very long day. Lots of stuff going on to prep for some stuff. Yeah, okay, so real quick before I leave, I'll say this. Excuse me as I burp. Atomic Blonde, I thought was pretty damn good. I just think that there were some things that were not fully explained in that movie, like fully fleshed out. Like one moment, I mean, obviously, I don't want to ruin anything for anybody else who hasn't seen the movie. But Enemy Nation, I agree with you, man. It was a damn good movie. The action sequences were amazing. She can hold her own. Like, I'm telling you, she is not somebody I want to mess with in a fight. She looks like she can throw a real punch. But there were some things in the movie that I'm just like, what? Mostly the ending was a little bit more of a, wait, there was no explanation of that at all whatsoever, and this came out of nowhere. So that kind of was a little annoying for me, you know. But the movie, though, period, is dope. Only thing is, though, I would love to see her do a movie where she's not doing Atomic Blonde all the time. Don't get me wrong, she's a great action actor. She's really good at that stuff. But I'd love to see her do something a little bit, you know, a little bit more softer for a second. You know, a little bit more, not her being, you know, not like that movie Monster. You know what I mean? Like something that's just like her just being funny or something, you know? Or being in a drama where where there's no blood. Does that make sense? I hope it does. You know what I mean? But yeah, she does her own stunts. She's psychotic. You know what I mean? Yes. Enemy Nation, yes. She was like a triple agent. She was an agent within an agent within an agent, like blah, blah, blah. It was crazy. But, you know, like I said, damn good movie. And I love, what's his face? James McAvoy. I just love that dude. I think he's just an incredible actor. Freaking A, he's good. He is so good, man. And he was dope as hell in, why am I forgetting the movie? M. Night Shyamalan movie. Somebody help me out, man. You know? Somebody help me out. I can't think of it, man. What's that movie? Damn. M. Night Shyamalan movie. It was a movie where he has multiple personalities. And he turns into a beast and all that stuff. No, not Signs. No, not Signs. But that is a M. Night Shyamalan movie. Damn, I hate when that happens, man. Damn. No, not Sixth Sense. Wow, you're just going to say everything. Every movie. Split. Thank you. Mr. T12. Thank you. Split, Bryson Jackson. Corrupt Content. What's up, y'all? Yes. Corrupt Content. He's like 8 more. Yes. That one, I hated the movie. But I thought his performance was amazing. And like I said, James McAvoy is just dope. Everything he does is amazing, in my personal opinion. He's just really, really extremely talented. I just hope he's not an asshole. That's the only thing I worry about, is that he, in real life, is just a jerk. You know what I mean? Tips? Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, I got to get going, guys. Yeah, you know, that's the other thing, though. Nowadays, Mr. T12, he should have won an award. He should have won awards for that. His performance was great. Absolutely. It was his physical presence and what he did with that part was pretty damn amazing. And a lot of the parts that he does are just, he's really, really good. But the only thing that sucks is that I feel like he's sucked into this whole Marvel universe crap. And he's too busy securing the bags rather than trying to find movies that actually have weight that could get him in the attention of the Academy for maybe an Oscar nom, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe he's doing a lot of British films that I just don't see. But at the same time, like I said, I'm still waiting to see when they're going to start doing original movies that have nothing to do with superpowers or a Marvel character. That's what I'm waiting for. You know? Michael Fassbender's dope as hell too. Enemy Nation, I agree. I think they're both strong in their own ways. And like I said, I'm waiting for Michael Fassbender to actually pick a good movie. There was a movie that he did a little while ago. It was almost like Seven, except in the winter, and I forgot the name of it, but it was trash. Trash, and he's a good actor. Shame was really good. Shame was very, very good. To Doogie, thank you. Thank you for liking the shirt. You know, this old thing, I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I mean? I always got to come with it with the swag. You feel me? Come in with that new drip. No, I'm kidding. This is old as hell. Come in with that old drip. That old drip. Enemy Nation, you're killing me. It was trash. It's trash. That movie. I forgot the name of it, but it was so bad. So freaking bad. But anyway, I digress. I gotta go. You guys are good at pulling me in different directions. I appreciate you guys coming on, talking it up with me, chopping it up with me and everything. I got to get going, but I will be back on tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to tune in. We got a lot to talk about. Oh, also, we have two very special people coming onto the show. I do have Jen Housey coming on the show at 9:30. She has a company called Filtered by Jen. And then I also have the owner of Wildlife Command Center, Michael Baran, coming on around the 10 o'clock hour. And we're going to look at some furry animals. It's going to be fun. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a lemur? You're about to see one tomorrow live on the show. So be sure to tune in. And to Doogie, yes, some new skits are in the pipeline for show as we speak. That's one of the reasons why I started late today. And that's why that's one of the reasons why I'm ending kind of early today, is because I am working on some new skits to get ready for next week as well. Because I was hoping that I was going to have everything ready so that I would have a skit for you guys on Friday. But unfortunately, today took a lot longer than expected, the recordings of things that I'm doing right now. And so I got to pick up and finish the rest of it over this coming weekend. And then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, Monday we will have some new content in regards to skits and parodies. So be on the lookout for it. It'll be happening soon. And if you guys haven't done it yet, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on TikTok as well, so follow me on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Please go follow me there too. You know, I put some random stuff over there as well now. And if you haven't done it yet, hit that like button down below. That would really, really mean a lot. Arthur, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy to get back into making these pieces of content again. You know, these skits and all that. And like I said, they're coming. You know, we got more stuff coming. It's just, like I said, some shooters are comfortable with things like shooting things during this pandemic, and some people are not. And then it's also a balancing act of finding actors and finding people who are down for working with you. And some people are not cool with working at all. They want to stay locked up in their homes, which is totally understandable. But there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, it's tough. So I'm like usually I have my people that I call all the time, like back in the day before Rona. And now it's like I'm redoing everything. You know what I mean? And finding new actors and finding new people. And it's a process. It's definitely a process, you know. But be on the lookout for the new content. It'll be coming out very, very soon. And of course, if you follow me on Instagram, The Pascal Show, if you follow the Instagram page, you'll see all that stuff, all the behind the scenes and little, you know, stories and all that. Okay. But anyway, I got to go. I'll be on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to talk about how the world is still not on fire. Thank you, baby Jesus. Anyway, be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.